applications in an intuitive and fast way, like management reports, registration forms, runtime customizable charts, user authentication, dynamic menus, calendars, dashboards, and much more. Applications web systems development.
Hello guys, and welcome to the Scriptcase webinar. My name is Federico, as you can see here. I will be presenting this CRM new system. So can you hear me all right? Do we have video? Do we have audio? You can. All right. Okay, perfect. So guys, how are you doing? I'm broadcasting this webinar from the Scriptcase main headquarters. So you can type me where are you from, and I will also I will enable here a little pool. Let me share with you. All right. We are just waiting more users. You just need to click in one option. You don't need to answer through the chat, just click in one option, that will work. All right. If you're a Spanish speaker, in 2 hours we're going to start another presentation, the same as this one in Spanish. So you can go to the chat and to the website and search for the Spanish presentation as well. All right. Okay. So I will close this pool and start with the presentation, all right? Okay. My contact email is here, Skype, phone, all right? So I will introduce the system. So let's first focus about the concept of this project that I'm going to show you. It's called CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Of course, you know how it is, how it works, but I will show you how to build it from Scriptcase and show you how it works, all right? So basically, here we have a few introduction. Basically, in Scriptcase, we have all these items. We have, let me share with you. We have the project. It can easily be modified. We have multiple languages. It's compatible with different type of databases. It's free for all users without active upgrades and annual license. And it's available in Scriptcase 9.2 from release 9.2 version 9, all right? And it's coming soon. I think the next week it will be able for you to use and start to modify it, all right? So let's continue with the presentation. So we will have drag and drop pipeline. I will show you then how it works, all right? With customable status, we will have also a security model with login screen and user groups. We will have a dashboard with indexes and deals. We will have drill-down summaries of the deals with order by date. We'll have different CRUD forms, including products, companies, sellers, and the main settings. And then we'll have a sending mail option, and then it could be enabled with Mandrill API, all right? So let me open here my Scriptcase. I will show you from scratch how to start this project. So let's go to the home page. I will log off. Okay, let's log in. Right now you can also try this system if you go to scriptcase.net, and if you go to the samples item, so let's click here, and you can run and see this same project. All right, just click here and execute, and you will see the same project that I am seeing here. So you can try it. Okay. Please know that this project online is not enabled for modify it, so you can just see how it looks like, but you cannot add records or something like that. Okay, so in a few days you will be able to come here to your script case, create a project, and here you will see an icon like this. It's called CRM project. Just click on it, and here we can create just the random settings of Scriptcase, sorry, default settings. Let's click here in the next button. And here we can connect to the SQLite database, that is what I'm going to use right now, or to your own database. If you choose this option, please know that Scriptcase will create a new table, all the records that Scriptcase needs for work with this system. If you choose this one, Scriptcase will create a SQL file into your Scriptcase folder installation. Okay, so I'll choose this one. Scriptcase will create all in 4 steps all that he needs for work with this system. Okay, right now I'm generating the source code. Okay, I will zoom this. Yes, Kevin asked a question when. Okay, the project will be available in this the next week, I think. So, okay, let's open here the project, and here we have. Once we create a project, I recommend to just click here to select all the applications, and then click here in the generate option, just for be sure that it's all updated. All right, so let's wait a few seconds. It's generating all the source code for this project. Okay, so it's 45 applications. So, all right, let's run the login page. So this is the login page of the system. Here we can log in with admin, and password it's admin as well. As you can see here, we have different languages. You can add more or just hit this icon. All right, so let's log in, and I will show you first how it works. All right, so here we have this page right here. This page actually it's a blank application. Let me show you. If you go to the all application, you will see here deals blank pipeline. This is the application that shows all these records over here. All right, this is a drag and drop options. You can drag and drop one deal to another field. All right, column. And here we have some status, and here we have some tags for this column. All right, we have the laid in, contact, in progress, proposal made, in negotiation. All these tags you can actually modify it by going to settings, and it's deals step. If you go to deals step, you can modify all these descriptions, all right? And you can also modify the order in the sorting column. Just put the order that you want. And here we have the other languages. All right, so if you go back to the pipeline, you will see an option to add a new record. So let's click on it. And you will see a new record here. And here we are gonna be able to edit all the deals, all the details of this deal, all right? So I won't do it right now, so I will just click on the other side. For create from scratch, 100% from scratch, a deal, first we need to have a company. We have to go to contacts, organizations, and here we can add some clients. I'm talking about organizations, all right? So let's add a test company here. I just made one. And then you can go to contacts, and here you can add a contact for this organization. As you can see here, we can keep looking all the records. Okay, so once you have a contact and once you have an organization, you need to create a seller. For default, Scriptcase in this project has 8 sellers. You can add more in this button right here, add new. So now that we have a few sellers here, we can add some products. So we just need to go to the products tab and click here in the add new, and now we can add a new product, okay, and the price. Please note that the price is without the currency symbol because you can use it in different regions, all right? And you can easily add more fields, all right? So if you need more fields in the description, or for example here in the contact, if you go to the contact, let's add one here, okay? Okay, for example, here I have the lead source. You can add more lead sources here in the settings. Okay, let's click here in the email option. You can add the email and the phone, but if you need more information of this contact, you can add easily more fields in this form, all right? For example, the LinkedIn, the Facebook, the, I don't know, WhatsApp, or, you know, other details, maybe a photo, for example, that will work fine, okay? So the main idea of this CRM is you customize it as much as you want, okay? So this is the basic structure of the CRM. Of course, you can change the layout, add more settings here, change this image, use another type of menu, all right? So I show you the sellers, the contact, organizations, and the contacts, the product. Okay, we have some samples product here, and then we have the deals. All right, if you go to the deals menu, I will click here, and we have here a summary with the details of all the deals that I have in my systems. All right. Let's go back. Then we have some reports. Let me show you the dashboard. This is the default dashboard of Scriptcase. Of course, you can add or keep a few settings right here. We have the indexes. This is the default indexes option. We just add a color with no code needed, all right? And here we have more reports, the history of the deals, and the reports of the prospecting. Okay, please note that these are drill down summaries. So let's click on one of these, and we can go back. You know, it's really cool, these options of a Scriptcase. All right, so let's go back to the pipeline, and now that I create a seller, that I create an organization and the contact and the product, I can add here more details for this opportunity, for this deal. So I have here a box, this yellow box. You can change this information as well. I will show you where. Then we have the product and the activity. Okay, so let's add a sample deal. The title will be sample deal 1. All right, so we have basically 3 types of results. We have opened, lost, and won. All right, when we are working in this opportunity, it's open, and when the deal is closed, lost, or won, we just click on one of these options, and we can rate, and we can choose the closed at. Okay, in the case of the deal is open, just click here, and nothing happens. Okay, so if you lost or won this deal, you can here add the closed date. Then we have here the contact option. For example, you can search a contact. Okay, here we have all the contacts that we have in our system. You can search here by company or by username. Okay, by the name of the client, for example. I'll choose this one, and here we have the seller of this opportunity. We can here choose a seller. All right, and the value if we need to, and here we have the followers of this opportunity. Once we save, we will be able to set up here followers for this opportunity, and here we can also add some files and the default status of the lead. For example, if we have 5 pre-made status, but you can add more, or keep one if you don't want. Okay, and then we have the products here. The products, you can choose one product from this tab over here. Okay, let's hosting plan, for example, and Scriptcase will totalize the value if you choose more than 1 unit, for example, and you can also add here a discount. It will be fine. So let's save one, and here we have the activity for this client. Okay, so here we can add more activities. What is an activity? Okay, an activity is, for example, a calling, a meeting, a lunch, a presentation, or you can also, for example, add more type of activities. All right, so this actually will be the follow-up action. Okay, we can here set up a title. Here we can choose the date of the meeting, the time, for example, and the seller. Okay, and here we can add some notes for this opportunity. And here, if it's done, the opportunity, we can just drag this option, and that's it. When we create an opportunity, you will see an icon over here in this column, lead in, and we can easily move to another column. Okay, and once the opportunity is closed, you won't be able to see it anymore. Okay, because you can see that deal in the report. Okay, so all these opportunities over here are opened. Okay, so everything is fine. You're understanding what I'm saying. So you can leave a comment. It's okay. This is a 100% live presentation. I will record a video about this. More explaining all these processes. Okay. Alright, I will show you right now into the Scriptcase how it works and how you can customize something of these options. We are using for this component, for these options right here, for this drag and drop options right here, we're using a library called Go.js. Okay, this library Go.js, if you check the web page, it's not for free. You normally you have to buy it. Okay, you have here the prices, but don't worry about this because Scriptcase pay this library for you, so you can use all these resources from this library, okay, 100% for free, just using Scriptcase. So for use one of these diagram, you can use Scriptcase and it will work fine. Okay, you just need to create a new blank application. So that's what we have done here. We create a blank application, call it blank pipeline. So let me edit here. So here we have all the code for this dashboard. Okay, so here you can customize, you can read all the documentation over here. We are basing on this diagram. It's called Kanban board. That is the real name. And here we are using the JavaScript code. Okay, so you don't need to study this code. I'm just talking about what this system use. Okay, and if you want to change something, I don't know, the color or some options of this board right here, you can do it. Just study this library and just go to this blank application and you will see how to do it. Okay, for example, the colors, it's all explained here in the documentation. Okay, all right, so that's the pipeline. All right, so you can scroll down and see all the code here. As you can see here, for use this library, you just to use this macro. It's called include live, and here we put the name of the library. It's an internal Scriptcase library. All right. So once we introduce this code right here, we are going to just paste our code and customize it. Okay. All this code, I repeat, all this code, you don't have to know it. Just if you want to modify something, just go here to the documentation and see how you can change it. Okay, it's really well explained here, so it's not that difficult to modify something. All right, okay, let me go back, and then we have this blank application, this other blank application. This is just for an effect called Ajax. Okay, I just will open, nothing to see here. We have a few codes here. This is just for the updates of when you do an action right here, for example this, and then you modify something. Okay, all these movements are here in this blank pipeline, Ajax, and in this one as well. Okay, well, the other forms and grids are 100% the Scriptcase, so it's nothing big deal here. You know, the default script settings with the order by, filters, summary, export options. I will just open one just for you to see how it looks like, but it's nothing new. That's what I mean. It's nothing new. Okay, this is not the. Let me open another one. This report, for example. Okay, as you can see here, we have a default summary. Okay, so nothing to see, I mean nothing new to see here. The default script case option, of course you can change all the things that you want. You can remove this if you're not using multiple languages, and the drill down is enabled. You can add more levels here for the drill down. Another option I didn't show you. Let me run the project again. We can see some charts in the reports. Let me go to the history. And here we can see some charts as well. Just for you to know that this CRM has some charts as well. And of course you can still add in, for example, a new option right here and add more charts, for example. Okay, let me go back to my script case. Another thing that we can also have in mind for this project is the email marketing option. We can here settings. We can here set up templates, for example. We can here send an email to our customer. We just need first to choose the mandrill profile, and here we can put all the details for this customer. Okay, and here we can choose a template and send it to our customer or whatever. Here we have a template, plain text, or even HTML text. Okay, we can here create more a list, for example. So this is another option. For using this option, you have to have a plan in the mandrill. I will show you the Okay, so mandrill enables you and your systems to send emails, basically. Okay, so you can here set up a mandrill profile and then use this CRM for sending emails. Okay, another option we have here, the security. Here we have the default settings of a Scriptcase. Once we create the security model, we will see all these applications right here, and you, of course, you can customize it. Okay, we can set up permissions for one user, enable or disable permissions. Okay, and you can also add to a group, and here we can groups application. We have two groups, basically. We have administrator or seller. If you go to the select profile, seller profile, we will see the permissions over here. Okay, you can enable here or disable, you know, the permissions. Okay. Okay, going back here, we have the settings. The settings menu is this one. We have the activity type. We have here the deal steps and the lead source. Okay, we can here add more lead source. And finally, the organization field. We have just 4, but of course you can add more fields. All right. Let me see here the questions. Sorry, Carl asked if we need to copy this code and paste here. No. What I was explaining is that this blank application, let me open it again, is using this code right here. So you don't need to do it. You just, if you need to modify something, for example, I don't know, the color, the size, the icon, whatever here, you can read the documentation and change from here, this blank application, okay? So that was what I was talking about. Okay, let me see another question. Yes, I will do another video talking about this. This was just the presentation, okay? This is a good question. It says, how can we add security layers for users? For example, if you have a supervisor that see more records, for example, you can just go here to the security model. First, you create a new group, call it, for example, manager or managers, right? Add here, and here we will have another group, okay? It's called managers, and then here we can add. Let me. If you go to group users, let me select this new group, and here we can add the user, okay? Here you can choose if it's a seller, a manager, or an admin, okay? Once you have, for example, let me add this user to the manager, and click here in the save option, and now we can set the permissions for this group. So let's go to group applications, and here we can choose the permissions for this user, this group, sorry. So for default, Scriptcase won't be able, this group won't be able to do nothing, basically. But if we select all the applications, let me expand this view, we will be able to add here the permissions. So you can check here all the applications and just start to remove permissions. For example, if you don't want to, I don't know, enter or access the report application, you just can click here, and all these options won't be able for this group, okay? So let me save here, and once we are logged in with one user of the new group, he won't be able to access, or we have all the permissions here, access, insert, or delete, update, or export, or print anything for one of these applications, okay? So that is how you have to do, okay? Let me see here more questions. I have a good suggestion here. It says, I don't see a calendar for appointments, okay? This CRM, as I said, it's a basic one. You can add more details here. If you want a calendar, just add it from here, okay? And you will be able to have the calendar with the pipeline. The main purpose of this CRM is to have a template. So you won't, my suggestion is to use this template, but just add the things that you want for your client, okay? For example, it's normal to use calendar, it's normal to use social networks, it's normal to use, I don't know, WhatsApp contacts, and more. Okay, you can hear, for example, in the organization, you can, I don't know, add more fields. For example, the image of the company and more details, the tax ID of one of these companies, and much more. Okay, so it will be good if you add more things. Okay. Okay, all the things with the pipeline are in this blank application. It's called blank pipeline. Here you can see how it's done because it's made by code. Okay, I won't explain the code right now. The buttons next to the field. Okay, so basically this is the new system. We are going to send an email once it's this version is released, so you will be able to modify, test it, and send us some feedbacks. Okay. As you can see here, I'm using this version 9. Okay. And that's it for today. I will record a video more slowly with more, without noise and stuff, for you to learn all of this. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video right here. We're going to keep forward, okay, with all these systems, and that's it, guys. If you have a suggestion or something, you can send us an email. It's called feedback@scriptcase.net. And you can also send an email for the sales. Let me go here. It's scriptcase.net. As you can see here, we have a promotion right now, 40% off. It's a nice opportunity to buy upgrade your Scriptcase. And here you can call us or send us a feedback or chat or send us an email. Okay. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, sorry. And I see you next time. Bye bye.